Hello guys and welcome to SNMB Academy. So let's get started with some straight line graphs. Very straightforward and easy, but still some people struggle. Not a problem. So we have a question. Complete the table for the values for y equals to 2x plus 5. Now this table here is just to make things a lot easier for us. A lot of the time in the exam the question just says show the graph for y equals to 2x plus 5. So we know that this is my equation. How do I know if it's a straight line equation? Is that it would always have just a number and x. So y equals to 5x. This is a equation of a straight line. So it's a straight line equation. Straight line equation. So it would just be 1x. Now, the first thing is that we just write the values down, so it makes things a lot easier for us. So, y equals to 2x plus 5, so we can have y equals to 2. Instead of x, I put my bracket, plus 5. I want to find out the value for the first, so when my x is minus 1, we don't know our y value. So we plug in minus 1 instead of x. And that gives us 2 multiplied by minus 1, that's minus 2. And then plus 5, and minus 2 plus 5 gives us a positive 3. That's a positive 3. And likewise I have 1, so when y equals to 2, 1 plus 5. So 2 times by 1 is 2, plus 5 will give us 7. So when x is 1, y is 7. And likewise the last one, when my y is 2. So 2, instead of x, I have my 2 plus 5. So all you're doing is you're leaving the equation of the line exactly the same. But instead of x here, I'm putting my bracket so I can insert my x values that has been presented in the table. So it makes it a lot easier for us. So we know exactly what we're doing. We're not missing any, bits. So 2 multiplied by 2, that's 4, plus 5, that's 9. So when my x is 2, my y is 9. So that's my table. Now all I have to do now is just plot my table, all the values, technically the coordinates, into my graph on the right side here. So on the grid, draw the graph of y equals to 2x plus 5. That's basically this straight line, and all the values that we present in the table from my x equals to minus 2 to x equals to 2. So they want us to plot it from x equals to minus 2 to x equals to 2. So that's x equals to minus 2, that's here. That's the x-axis. And x equals to 2. So a lot of the time, sometimes they might not even tell you. So how do you know from where to where you plot their straight line? They don't have to specify the coordinates. And those coordinates you usually have given in the table. And if the table is not given to you, then they have always presented it in the graph. So they've started from minus 2 and they're going to 2. So okay, that's my values. That's what I'm going to insert into the x value in my equation and find my y value. So it makes sense after all. So let's just plot this onto our graph. So when x is minus 2, y is 1. X is minus 2, y is 1. So that's my first plot. When x is minus 1, y is 3. So x is minus 1, y is 3. Go up along the line, y is 3. X is 0, y is 5. That's x 0, y is 5. Go along the line, right to the top. When x is 1, y is 7. So x is 1, y is 7 up here. And lastly, when my x is 2, y is 9. So when my x is 2, go up, y is 9. So you can see it's a very good pattern. You can tell that it's going to be a straight line. So now all we have to do is we take a ruler, get our pen together, start at this point, and we draw a straight line with a ruler and a pen. This isn't a freehand curve. It's a straight line. So we use a ruler. So you use a ruler. A lot of people make that mistake. They don't understand that they have to use a ruler. So very nice and easy. So if you think that you've understood it, if you think you're ready for it, go ahead and obviously you can't plot it, it's a screen, but go ahead and just look for yourself where the points might be. Complete the table. So in the second question here, exactly the same thing. I've just changed it up a little bit. So y equals to 2x minus 3. That's my equation of the line. Again, straight line. Y equals to 2x. We know that. Now insert my x-axis into the equation. So the first one is y equals to 2. My x is minus 1 minus 3. So 2 multiplied by minus 1 minus 2. And then minus 3. So we have to understand minus 2 minus 3. So from minus 2 you go back minus 3, right? And that becomes minus 5. Now this is why we add brackets. So make sure that we're not confusing our negatives. So making sure we're taking everything into consideration. And that's the main thing. We don't want to get confused. Next one. So y equals, our next x value is 2. 2 in my bracket, I'll add my 2. And then minus 3. Minus 3. 2 times 2 is 4. Take away 3. 1. So that's 1. So very nice and easy. Just keep going. And you don't have to do all this working out like this. I mean, unless the question specifies or depends upon the marks. But this is just to make sure I'm showing you how things are meant to be done. So 2, again, I have my x as 3, minus 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, minus 3, that's 3. 6 take away 3 is 3. And lastly, we have y, let's just do it here. Y equals to 2, oops, I forgot to write the 3. Okay, so y is equal to 2. The last value of x is 4. Take away 3. So that's 8. Take away 3, that's 5. So my x is 4, my y is 5. So again, very straightforward. Now, moving on to the next part. On the grid, draw the graph for y equals to 2x minus 3. Y equals to 2x minus 3, we found out our equation. See, so here they haven't specified from which x value to which x value. So we just look back to our graph, or the table. So we're looking at x value from minus 1 to 4. So minus 1 to 4. And we just plot it. It's as straightforward as that. So, first one, minus 1 and minus 5. Minus 1, minus 5 again. Do that. Next one, 0 and minus 3. 0 and minus 3. 1 and minus 1. 1 and minus 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. And we have 3 and 3. 3 and 3. And lastly, 4 and 5. 4 and 5. So again, take a ruler, take your pen, start at one point and join all the points together. So nice and straight line, very nice and easy. So it's quite simple, guys. Just make sure you're plugging in your values, into the brackets and making sure you're looking at the negatives. Thank you very much. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and keep yourself updated for more content. Thank you.